As we approach Halloween, special episode of Coffee with Clark, as Mike and I talk about the things that, well, scare us and also scare maybe you. We'll add in some business aspects as well. It's the Halloween edition, 2020 of Coffee with Clark. All things Halloween, all things business. This is a special 2020 edition of Coffee with Clark. We're doing the Halloween. And of course, Mike Johnston is back in the house. Mike, how are you?
Hey, Clark, I'm doing well, man. How are you? Happy Halloween to you.
Happy Halloween. You can see here I have my official, either I work as a roadie for a concert or I'm getting ready for Halloween. One of the things, the black shirt, the black hat, that's what we wear.
Yeah.
Hi. I mean, this is going to be an interesting Halloween because, we're in the pandemic, so you got some social distancing, probably not a lot of trick-or-treaters, but it makes it all the more Halloween that you can do some stuff at home, smaller groups, and really enjoy the kind of scary tales and stuff. And we're going to talk about a few of those right now. Mike,
absolutely.
There's one thing. What scares you the most? If you look at Halloween and all the scary movies, what do you think scares you?
I would say just the suspense of it. I can watch a scary movie that I've seen dozens of times,
sure,
and I'll still be like, wait, get out of there. Come on. Why run into the room with all the chainsaws and stuff like that, but
now you're right about the secret sauce of making horror films. It's always maybe a group of 4 characters, 3 characters. They make one bad decision after another. And it's almost, it seems like in cinema, you must run, then look over your shoulder and trip because that.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
It adds to it. I enjoy the thrillers really that don't show the scary character. It's all mental. I thought personally, one of the best horror flicks really made in the last maybe 20, 25 years was Blair Witch Project, the very first one.
Yes. And, I thought when a week or two before it came out, there was something I think on Sci-Fi Channel about it.
Sure.
And a whole bunch of us from work, this was back when I lived in Kansas City, we thought it was actually true.
Well,
the nearest theater it was going to be in the following week was in Denver, and we were planning on driving to Denver to go see it. And then we found out it was fiction.
But they did a great job. The studios did a phenomenal job because they planted the seed out on social media. They created false websites, false news reports. They really had the buildup. But what I enjoyed the most, Mike, was that it seemed so authentic. The shaky camcorder they filmed on. It seemed real, so I enjoy those. But you have one that you brought to my attention that I kind of forgot about, and it was in, kind of your backyard from where you grew up. Talk about that one.
Well, Stoll, Kansas. Yeah. I grew up probably about 20 miles from Stoll, maybe not even that far. It's a small unincorporated town. I think it was founded in 1857. I don't know what the population is. I'm sure it's less than 100. At one point, at the peak, they actually had a blacksmith and a post office.
Wow.
But it lies between Topeka, Kansas and Lawrence, Kansas. It's kind of a creepy 2-lane road. But in the 70s, a group of KU students that worked for the University Daily Kansas, the newspaper, they went and did a story on Stoll. They kind of got this started saying that Stoll was one of the 7 gateways to hell. Okay. And supposedly the devil would come and visit on spring equinox and fall equinox.
All right.
There are some tombstones there that the name on them is Witch, Wittch, and they used to have an old church there, an old brick. Well, actually, it was more stone church. They tore down a number of years ago, but the rumor has it that if you walk down those stairs and you come in, when you come right back up, and you would think it was only been a few minutes, it would be days later. All I know is late at night when I was driving and it was dark out between Topeka and Lawrence, I prayed that my car would not break down in Stoll.
There's another one too, and this one is from the business world. This is Helen Brock. She was the heir to the Brock Candy Company. So Helen Brock married into the family. She married, he was a candy maker out of Chicago. She married into that wealth at a young age, and it's really just a sad story.
It is.
She got in with the wrong crowd. Apparently, there was some mob activity. Well, that's Chicago, right?
And there was.
Yeah.
There was.
And I think that she wanted to expose what was going on in horse trading. So back in 1977, this all took place. And to this day, they never found her body.
No. It was 1977, I believe, like you said, that she went missing. I think she was coming back from the Mayo Clinic, and she was declared legally dead in 1984, 7 years later. But yeah, there was some shadiness going on with some sales of horses.
Yeah,
supposedly. And there was some of the Chicago underworld, and there was one story that she was badly beaten and put in the trunk of a car, and the car was sunk into a lake, and but it didn't seem like it was, from what I've checked on it, it doesn't seem like it was all about ransom or anything of that nature. I think it was to hide this, selling, mules for,
thoroughbreds,
price horse prices. Yeah.
A couple of rumors had it. There was a gentleman who was arrested in connection with it to some degree. They said, well, either her body went into an acid bath, so she went into some bat. Yeah. Listen to this. He purchased a new meat grinder right before. That's scary, right? You don't want to be in the meat grinder, but no, it's her story is a sad one. She left all her fortune, of course, once they declare her dead. It's really set up for animals' rights, and it's still paying off today from all the money that she had from the Brock Candy Company. These stories, they go on. I mean, that's the whole fun of Halloween.
I did buy my latest Halloween decorations.
Okay.
Let's see if I can get a shot here of. Yeah, there she is. Oh
wow, that's scary. I don't like dolls. That's scary.
You don't like dolls?
Oh, that and clowns really get.
Oh, clowns are creepy.
Clowns have there's two things that clowns do. They either do it really well and they make you laugh, or they really creep you out.